Okay, hi everybody. Today I'm going to do an update on the other day. If everybody that saw the video on, I put on synthetic grease, this dielectric synthetic grease by Superlube, and I had taken out my spark plug, the boots here, and I had greased them up with the synthetic grease, obviously to keep out any potential moisture from getting down in here and to help put the boots in easier because it is quite a tight fit. So I greased them all up, and I did a video on that with the Super Lube grease. Put all the boots back in, took the jet ski out, PWC, whatever you want to call it. Took it out for about an hour or maybe 45 minutes, and then I came back home, and then I went out the next day, and I thought, and I went out for another hour. So I have 40 hours on this ski now. And I thought, great, I've got grease on these boots. Let's try to pull them out now. And because I just assumed they would just almost fall out with all that grease on them. And the reality is I found them tough to get out. They did not come out easy. And I got a little bit nervous, so I eventually got all four of them out. And I wiped off every bit of this Superlube synthetic grease and took it all off the boots. When I did take these out, I guess what happened is the engine gets hot, and call it a heat cycle, then it cools down, you take it out again, it gets hot, and the grease became hardish, there was no way it was, they did not turn side to side like when I put them in nice and easy, lubed up. So I got them out, I cleaned off all this Super Lube, and made sure all of it was off, cleaned the bores out, and put these plug boots back in. They went in nice. I took the ski out. I tried to pull one out, no problems at all. So at this stage, because it's such a tight fit here, I'm not going to use any kind of lube on these. Although I've ordered some dielectric silicone grease, which is supposedly the grease of choice for this type of thing, that silicone dielectric grease. But I don't think I will use any on these because I had a bad experience with this Super Lube, and nothing against the product. But as soon as it got hot, and the next day and cooled down, took it out again, got hot, took the ski out. I got them out with this Super Lube synthetic grease on. I got them out, but they were tight, and I was not happy, and I became worried. I thought, well, what happens if I put another 20, 30 hours on it? They'll essentially be welded in there maybe. So I'm just passing on that tip. And I went back to the service manual for this ski, and it does not say anything in there that I could find anyways. Maybe somebody else has a service manual. I could not find anything in there that says to put dielectric synthetic grease or anything else in there. I know some of the guys are using wheel bearing grease. One guy says he uses marine high heat grease. Whatever. Sometimes we try to make things better, and we can create problems not knowing it. But I wanted to pass this on quickly, so if somebody else was thinking of using this product or maybe another synthetic grease in this application, you may want to reconsider. That was my experience, and I don't want to pass on. Like the other day when I made the video on this Super Lube, I thought, great, look at how easy they go in. No moisture will ever get in there, etc., etc. Well, essentially probably put an hour on the ski and then let it cool and tried to pull them out, and they were tight. Like I say, they came out, but I don't want to go through that again. And like I say, if you get 20 or 30 hours on it with that on there, maybe they'll end up breaking, trying to get them out. So anyways, as I learn the ski, I'll pass on my experiences to everybody, as I always say, and then you can all judge for yourselves what you want to do. I did use that Super Lube in here, and it's staying in there nicely. Talking about the Super Lube, remember there was one of my videos, there's a bolt in there. Apparently water runs down and can rust around there, and when you need to take this exhaust manifold, riser, whatever you want to call it off, apparently it can be troublesome. And I also put, just an update, I put copper coat anti-seize on these screws, these stainless steel machine screws, and I've checked them each time I've gone out. One guy emailed me, says, "Oh, they're gonna fall out on you." There's no way they're coming out. But anyways, that's today's tip from Rod, and hope that helps.